He cries. Hi, my name is Anna, and I'm a singer.
Hi, my name is Peyton, and I'm a dancer.
And today, what are we doing today?
Today, we are back with another solo comeback, but this time it is our first time ever reacting to this person on our channel. I'm very excited. We'll be watching Lee Jin-hyuk.
Yes, so today Lee Jin-hyuk is back with a new song called OK. Originally, before hearing the teasers, we thought it was 5K, but it's OK, because one of the ways to say 5 in Korean is O. It's a pun. But yes, we're very excited for this. If you have watched our videos regularly, you know Peyton has been waiting for this day to come for such a long time. So, let's go.
I'm so excited.
왜 발걸음이 자꾸만 내게로 향하는지 나도 몰래 입이 떠 벌어진 내 꼬여 발음이 틱톡 시간만 가 I don't know what to say 딩동 벨이 울려 네가 뭘 원하는지 yeah.
Okay, I was about to be like, is he just walking around the circle the whole music video? Because that was the teaser. Oh, the keys in the background.
Oh. I mean, a lot of it does seem to be just walking around the circle.
Right? I'm getting a little dizzy, not gonna lie. Is there like a treadmill on there? Probably.
Oh, man. I mean, the thing is, when you think about like modern art, I wouldn't be surprised to see something like this.
Yeah.
Or like contemporary art.
Yeah.
I don't know my art yet. You know what I mean.
Yeah. The music is like jazzy. I like it.
I'm having a great time. Ooh.
Huh? There's so many.
There's so many Lee Jin-hyuk.
Ah! What?
I love it. They all have like different like faces on.
Oh, there was so much going
Did
on.
he do that at the end? Because then he's saying like, oh, you're like the picture. So, like Anna said at the beginning, I have been waiting a very long time to get to talk about Lee Jin-hyuk on this channel. I hint at him or drop his name whenever possible in our special videos. But this is really the first time that I'm going to get to talk about him, so I'm going to try and control myself. But there will probably be some fangirling in here. I just think he's really neat, okay? First thing, let's talk about his dancing. For someone so tall, and he really is so tall, he's very large. He's such a good dancer because the taller you are, the more difficult it is to move the way that he moves, especially because he didn't start dancing at age like 5 and sort of grow up with it. He started dancing when he became a trainee, especially for a style that is so dependent on like sharp movements, quick movements. Being tall is a disadvantage because there's just more of you to move. And also, he has a very unique dance style, which I think comes from the fact that he's so tall, and also he's just got so much personality. Movements that would come across as just kind of like normal or just like something that you would sort of overlook in other dancing or like in other dances really stick out when he does them because of like the accents and the musicality that he chooses. So it's really interesting, and this dance was no different. Also, I don't know, I just think it's really fun to watch him, but that's a different comment, so we'll get there. I just thought the quirkiness and the puns that were carried over into the dance were also really cute. Like, there's a lot of like fives and like okays and stuff, and I was like, this is just all so on brand. The song is playful, the dance is playful, the music video is playful, although I will say, while the music video concept was really playful, there were times where I was like, I think I'm getting old, I'm dizzy. Like, you're just walking in circles. Is it the Hirshhorn? Yeah, the Hirshhorn Museum of Modern Art, and how it's like a circle. And then, and I was like, oh my god, this is literally like a museum. And I was thinking about like the interactive exhibits where like they have people that like come in and like do stuff like this, and I was like, this is literally modern art. Does he belong in a museum? Anyways. But also, one thing that's very interesting about Lee Jin-hyuk, he has a lot of stage presence. And that also comes through in his music videos because he has really, really fun facials and really engages. And so like when he's performing on stage, he's engaging with the audience, but like you can tell that when he's being filmed, he's engaging with the camera as if it's like a person, because then when you're watching it, it makes you feel like you're being engaged with. I just really liked it. I really like his style of music. I'm trying so hard to be like professional, but it's just not gonna happen. So we've just thrown that out the window, everybody. I really like his style of music. I don't listen to a lot of like straight rap music, especially like Spitfire, like fast rap music. That's Anna. But his style of rap music is the style that I really enjoy because it's more like playful, a little bit more sing-songy. There's lots of like puns and plays on words and stuff. And I just think it's really neat. I just think he's really neat. Okay, we're gonna let Anna go now.
Talking about this song and music video, especially when it comes to rappers, I like to focus on the lyrics, the kasa. However, there are none out yet instrumentally. It's pretty simple, very like bare, which I didn't notice at first because he covers it up with all of his like personality and like tone and inflections in his voice that come through that are like his personality. But yeah, instrumentally you just hear that like moving bass line that just like goes down and up and down and up, back and forth basically the whole time, with like slight variations at the beginning of a section. It starts off with clap sounds, since in the first verse he's kind of like singing. There's like background vocals like harmonizing with him, or like an ah or something like that. And then the chorus comes in, and the chorus is so fun. They have the keys that I was talking about, but then also you hear a sort of brass line in the chorus, but it's very like muted and very thin. I haven't figured out what instrument it's supposed to be exactly yet. That's basically like the most amount of layers that it gets for the whole song. Maybe like a sort of underlying synth layer, because that happens in the pre-chorus, but that's not a lot of layers. But yeah, I just thought that was really interesting because I didn't really notice it at first because his huge personality kind of just makes up for it. And also the music video is very distracting and like very colorful. But second verse, his rap section, that's where I kind of noticed it on first listen a little bit, because it feels like it pulls back so much. It's like the first verse instrumental again, but it feels even less than that, because since he's rapping, he doesn't have the like sort of background vocals that were happening during his singing section that add like an extra sort of layer to it though. But also I thought the hits in the beginning of the second verse were like a nice touch. But also, was he saying Dora Maar during the hits? I feel like yes, but I'm not sure because I don't have lyrics. Last musical thing I'm gonna say is the keyboard line that I talked about. That was really cool, not just because of the way that it was moving and like how fun it was and playful it was, but also he has more like singy parts in the chorus, and the keys will go like in and out of doubling what he's singing. along with its like very much moving line. Last thing I was gonna say was maybe we are getting old, because this just made me feel really dizzy, and like it was a lot for the morning. It was like fun, don't get me wrong, but I'm still like half awake and tired. But like I'm younger than him, so I don't know. Okay, I'm done now.
And TLDR is, it is our first time reacting to Lee Jin-hyuk on this channel. Not our first exposure to him though. Lots of affection for this man. He is back with Scene 26 because he's 26 in Korea. And and his title track, Okay. And it was just really playful, really fun, very on brand, and he just does what he does so well.
So that being said, if you enjoyed this reaction video, also have much affection for Lee Jin-hyuk and think that he's neat and enjoy his song and come back, then please leave a like, comment, subscribe,
Ding!
turn on your notification bell,
Okay.
and bye!